Wait, I need to check my hair. I forgot to check my hair.
The last time you say it's good, then I kena all the square head comment.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Eatbook Vlogs. I'm Chiara and today we have... Who are you?
Suphon.
Suphon.
We're going to try something really special today. It's my most favourite food. Do you know what is it?
Rainbow cheese toast, blue pea flour, something.
No, okay, it's actually burgers, okay?
Burger.
Yeah, I think to me nothing's better than a really juicy burger which can sink your mouth into it.
Okay.
Oh, you don't like burgers,
Yeah, back to the first.
Why? Huh? So we're going to try 3 of my most favourite burger places. Yeah, so you ready to try?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Show some more enthusiasm.
It's burgers.
They'll be good, okay? They'll be good. So the first place I'm going to check out is Hammee's. Have you been there at Hammee's before?
No, I've not, but I read all about it on Adam's article.
Okay, what's so special here is the burgers are really affordable. The lowest price actually costs $6. So this is like the classic burger. And they also have the premium burger, which is about $8. They also do a different blend for the premium. On top of brisket and chuck, they actually add in the short rib as well. So.
Before anything, right, I really love how they have attention to detail. They have their own sticker at the corner of every tray.
I think the first criteria when we look at the burger is always the meat to bun ratio.
The bun isn't like smashed down, I think it's really thin, and the patty isn't too thick either. I say sorry first, okay? When I eat burgers, I will use like fork and knife. I will like open it up and like cut the patty.
Are there any calories down here?
No.
Then you use your hands lah.
I don't share the burger with you. You want to cut it for me? Go, take.
You don't take.
You go take. So fierce. Usually when I eat my food, right, I'll think about what's the first thing I taste.
Right.
For this one, it's the bread.
Yeah, and they actually use French butter in the roll. Yeah, so it's a bit more luxe.
I think people would think of it as like, how you eat burger, you taste bread. But I don't think it's a bad thing because the bread is really fragrant and soft. The beef taste is great. It's very robustly flavoured and it's not overly salty or like seasoned. I think you cannot really taste the true nature of the beef.
Yeah, it's true. They actually also put beef tallow. They put a bit of it on next to the beef. Then as the beef fat melts, then it gives its flavour to the beef as well.
Actually, the taste really reminded me of the Big Mac. But I'm not complaining because this one, the beef is like thicker.
They're very serious about the precision of the cooking also. So every time the patty put on it, right, then they put a timer over there. So much R&D, right, where everything is almost like chemistry, you know.
I really like the sauce that they added. Because they don't use pickles, right? So the sauce actually gives it a tangy punch.
Yeah, it's a bit of like mustard-y kind of thing, right? Yeah. It's a secret sauce, so never tell you what is it.
Okay, I cannot really taste the cheese. I think it adds more of a gooey texture to it and nothing else. For the caramelized onion, I was looking forward to taste it, but I couldn't really taste it. All I tasted was the bread and the beef.
Alright, so for $2 more, you can get the premium patty over here.
I would say off the bat, looking at this, I would think that it's a Shake Shack burger and that one was McDonald's.
Looks a bit like a Shake Shack burger.
Ooh, okay, it's definitely a bit more messy because there are more elements to this burger.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this is the smell that would make my stomach growl. Shucks, maybe I'm already convinced that I like burgers.
Just your first restaurant only, Chiara.
Okay, hey, I found a flaw, Suphon.
What?
Look at my bun. How come got a hole on top? But I like these kind of things because I find beauty in the imperfections.
Don't give like you wabi-sabi rubbish.
I think the only difference I can find other than the extra ingredients is that the texture of the beef is slightly different. The one that we had at first, it was more of a chunkier side. This one is more put together, I feel. It kind of mix meshes with the soggy cheese, the caramelized onion, the juicy tomatoes. I love it. The beef flavours are definitely stronger than the one before.
Okay, so it's the first place. What do you think?
I don't like it.
Why not? You say that?
Actually I do, but don't tell Suphon.
The second location will be a bit more to your liking, I think.
Why?
A bit more aces, a bit more IG worthy.
I like how it sounds already.
Can we go now?
Go!
Okay, go.
We interrupt this program for an important news announcement.
Okay, I'm here at our second location, which is actually 25 degrees bar. Have you been here, Chiara?
I've walked past here many times. Feels like I'm not in Singapore. It feels like I'm in UK or US.
You get like a bistro kind of vibe.
Yeah. This place also proves the point that burgers are for men. You know why? Rugby playing behind. And then you look at the poster, a rugby guy holding a burger instead of a rugby ball. Dude, if this is not manly enough, what is?
I like to think that, you know, food shouldn't be based on gender, you know. Ladies can eat burgers also. Guys can eat rainbow cheese toast also.
Stop pretending. You hate rainbow cheese toast, hello.
Yeah, it sucks. Rainbow cheese toast sucks. Yeah, it's a disgrace to humanity. Yeah. Alright, so down here there are only 4 different types of burger. So it make it very easy for you. So it's very simple to order. But if you want, you can actually customize it to any way you want.
Oh, is it?
So like more cheese, more bacon, you know.
Let's try number 1 first because it's called number 1.
So actually there's actually blue cheese in this burger. They use a gorgonzola blue cheese. So it's slightly milder than the usual blue cheese that you always find. They have bacon.
I love bacon.
So the last one is caramelized onion.
I love caramelized onion. I must say this is the thickest beef patty I've ever seen. Thickest.
So potato buns are a bit softer and a bit more pillowy. So when you press, it's actually nice, soft and pillowy over here. So they actually use Australian Angus beef over here. So Angus is a bit fattier as well.
Like when I eat beef burger, usually I'll look for the beefy taste. But I feel like this one, as you said, the relish really overpowered every bite. But I'm not complaining about it because I like the bacon, I like the cheese, I like the arugula, I like the caramelized onion. If you're looking for that manly beefy burger, this might not be the one.
These burgers here are going for $14 plus. A bit on the middle price side. Yeah, but there are no fries to it so just $14 plus.
Yeah, it's an add-on if you want fries. I'm a bit in the middle already lah.
The middle, so not convincing you yet.
No, not
enough?
convinced yet. Yeah, not enough.
Maybe try the number 2.
Okay.
Then you convince it even
It better
better.
be convincing.
Okay, for second one, right, this might be a treat for you.
Why?
Because I know you like pork, right? There's actually prosciutto inside over here.
Che, I thought it was a pork burger.
Sour burger. No, there's actually prosciutto over here. So you can find slices of it inside. As well as a whole wedge of tomato that's grilled on the griddle.
Just like burger number 1, I love the attention to detail. Like they don't just give you a slice of cheese, they actually make a sauce out of the brie cheese, which gives like a depth of flavor to every bite.
And there's actually also pesto to it. So pesto and tomato. It's almost a match made in heaven.
I feel like the patties here, maybe it's their own house style, but I feel like it's a bit too chunky. I prefer if it's totally minced up. Maybe because the other ingredients that they put so much love and attention to kind of overpowers the patty, but yeah, I really wish there was more flavor for the patty.
So 25 degrees has always been my favorite place. You know, I think the burgers are not too expensive. You know, and at the same time, you know, it's a really good quality burger. You know, you won't be disappointed with it. So what about you? What do you think?
I think, in my opinion, personally, sure, I'll come back again. I would recommend burger number 1 because it has really generic ingredients but done very well. I think to put it in one line, I feel like this is a legit American zeng-up burger.
So I'm not sure we convinced you enough, Chiara.
I'm not disappointed, but I'm not convinced yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Well, okay. We still got one last place to try. And see how it goes. Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So where are we at now, Suphon?
We're actually here at Black Tap today. This is our last destination. And it's also what I think is one of the best burgers you can get in Singapore. I
Quote Suphon, one of the best burger you can get in Singapore.
I don't raise expectations too much, you know. Try and see how it goes. So we have 2 burgers over here. The first one is the all-American burger, as well as the chili cheeseburger. Alright.
Okay, let's start with the classics first.
So looking at the burger, what do you think?
How come they open the burger bun?
I think it's their style, you know, how they present it as well. But I think it looks nice, the way you can see, look at the cheese by itself. It's almost like a blanket that covers over the patty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks really nice.
If anything, I think it reminds me of SpongeBob's burger.
Crabby patty, yeah.
Crabby patty from under the sea.
And this one has a special sauce over here.
Ooh.
So I tried to ask them, obviously.
And what was it?
I'm not trying
Ah,
anything.
damn it.
Yeah.
You can actually see how thick the cheese is, which I appreciate in a burger because they use 2 slices, right? You say. So, I mean, even though you slice it, right, it's not just like a thin coating over the patty, it's like a good layer of cheese.
And so I forgot to mention, the bun to patty ratio here, they absolutely nail it, you know. It doesn't look disjointed or anything, you know. It's very nice. You make sure they're not eating too much beef, not eating too much bun, you know, just nice.
Oh my god, it's good Suphon, I think I'm about there already.
Yeah? Managed to win you over here?
Not 100%, but dude, I'm almost a convert because before I even started chewing on the big bite that I took, like I can already taste the beefiness of the patty.
So they told me that they use USDA prime beef. So that's actually the highest quality of meat you can get.
Yeah, I am torn. I mean, I say that I don't like burgers before this, but like, this is such a simple classic burger, but just one bite and I'm floored already.
Unlike 25 degrees, which come with fries over here. So actually, you know, if you factor in the cost, you know, it's not too bad. So the fries here actually comes with the skin on, so give you a bit of earthiness to it, a bit more texture to it as well. So right now we have the chili cheeseburger. It's dripping with cheese sauce, then chili, and on top of that they also have a frizzled onions as well.
I really, really love the frizzled onion. I think that's the finishing touch of this burger. I think for this burger, it's more of that sinful, cheesy slop. As compared to the all-American burger, you can't really taste the beef as much because of all the flavors. Yeah.
Personally, I think this is a solid piece of burger. I think they nail every element right, A close to perfect burger in my opinion.
I hate to agree with you, but
Yeah.
I agree because it takes a lot of balls to put a really naked burger on your menu. I mean, there's no frills, no fancy. It's just your all-American burger. Good choice, Suphon. Good choice.
Did I win you over?
I don't know. Let me think about it. But I mean, maybe the crazy shakes had to do with my judgment for this place today.
Okay, so now we've been to 3 different places. What do you think of burgers?
Well, I can only say that I'm slightly convinced.
Only slightly? Why?
Honestly, thinking back, right, I would say I love Hammee's because of its price point, the quality and the location. I mean, it's in the west. I can easily come back again.
Good value actually.
Yeah.
Really very good value.
25 degrees is more of the ambience and the service. For Black Tap, it's a bit pricey, so I'll save it for an occasion where I want to celebrate something special.
Okay, anyway, thanks for sharing with me.
You're welcome. Oh wait, don't say thanks too fast.
Okay.
Since I followed you on this burger adventure, right, you need to follow me on my adventure.
What kind of adventure?
I don't tell you.
Let's go home.
Stay tuned. Thank you for watching this episode of Eatbook Vlogs. If you like this kind of video, you can catch more over there.
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Bye! Okay, come follow me.
Hey, go. Hey, I don't want to go on those cafe.